Hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about a problem that I'm having here, and I wanted to ask you, maybe some of you, maybe any of you knows how to solve this or can help me. It has to do with memory management and memory allocation here in Qbasic. So I've been having some problems. I will open the program because it has to do with while the program I've been working on. This is the text RPG that I've been programming, that I've been developing since a long time ago, for a long time. So as you can see, it has almost 6,000 lines. The code has around 6,000 lines. If I press F5, you can see that it's working correctly. So it's working, everything is working correctly. So number 2 achievement, 3 credits, so it's showing the credits, everything. I'm not going to play the game because it will take some time. I don't want to show you the game today. I want to show you and talk about the problem that I have with memory, programming on Qbasic, and dealing with memory. This is the idea of the video. So the game is working properly, is working correctly here on Qbasic. I'm using DOSBox as you can see. So it's working correctly. Even having so many lines, even though it has so many lines here, around 6,000, and this program has, I'm going to show you, has a lot of subs, I don't know how you call them, subprograms, right? While is the main one, is the main module, and you have some other submodules, and I made too many, I think. There are a lot of submodules. I think the number next to the submodules names is a memory it takes. So as you can see, all of them aren't very big modules. They don't consume a lot of memory. But the main one is 26. I don't know if it's in kilobytes or. Honestly, I have to tell you, I don't know much about memory sizes and all that. But well, we have a big problem here. Is that I continue working on this program. I develop it too much, made a lot of things, and created too many variables. I created too many lines. I created too many submodules, and well, now we're having a memory problem here. So today in the morning I was working on this, and I thought, okay, now everything is ready. I think the program has evolved quite a lot, so I'm going to try to make an exe file here. I want to make an exe file, and I want to upload this game. The new version. I want to release the version 0.5. So I came here and try to create an exe file, and I will try to do the same here with you. Okay, so we try to do that, and here let's say make exe. Cannot find file bc.exe. I saw this before, so I know this is not a problem. So I just write the path for C programs. Let me just write it like C programs / and I'm going to write Qbasic 71 / and bc.exe. So it has to work, okay? But here is the problem. Now the program is trying to compile the whole code, and let's see what happens here. So BC, out of memory. Okay, so the program is having a problem there in this bc.exe. Out of memory. The path for that. See, programs / Qbasic 71 / qb.exe here, and it just finishes. Okay, and well, the program is not compiled. Okay, so here we go again. Even the DOSBox crashed after I tried creating the exe file. So well, I cannot make an exe file because of problems with memory and memory allocation. So we have two options. I think I have two options. There's an easy one that is moving all the project to Qb64. Probably in Qb64 we don't have these kind of problems. But that's the easy part. That's the easy way. And then we have another option that is more complex and a little bit more difficult. I guess it's much more difficult. It is staying working in the old Qbasic 7.1 and try to understand how memory works and how to make the use of the memory in the program more efficient. But here's my question, and here's what I want to ask you. How do I improve the use of memory in my program? For instance, should I use less variables? Should I declare correctly each variable in every variable in the program? Should I try to reduce the code to use less lines of code? Should I try to reduce the main module that is consuming a lot of memory and try to reduce it? Maybe put these pieces of programs divided in different modules, sub-modules, in different sub-programs. Should I take out the draw, for example, the drawing parts, the draws, the pictures that I made in ASCII using ASCII code or ASCII characters? Should I take out of here and make a different program? There are some suggestions to deal with this on Qbasic that I've been reading, and they say something like, okay, so divide your program. Instead of making only one big program, try to make 3 different programs and connect them. And that way you're going to have a lot of space, a lot of memory. But I don't think it's very possible. I think here, in this case, I will need to try to improve the code, improve the use of the subs, maybe reduce the while module here, the main module, maybe divide it in other sub-modules. So I don't know what you think. Should I reduce the amount of variables? Should I maybe reduce the use of code, maybe use less code, try to make the code more efficient? Should I divide this program into different programs and try to connect them? For instance, I was thinking about, here we have the sub main menu. Maybe I could make a different program, smaller program for the main menu and the game intro, and then connect this to the game. The subs that have to do with drawing the different characters in the game, maybe I could create something different. Maybe a different program that just focus on making the graphics, on printing the graphics in the screen. Maybe I should create a sub for. I made a specific part of the program in which a subprogram that creates a random description of the scene, for instance, and it's all randomly created. So maybe I should take this out of the program, of the main program, and make a different BAS file. I don't know, with this code. I don't know. Maybe you can help me with this. Too many global variables, perhaps. Team shared, D1 option, decision results. So a lot of variables here. Maybe too many variables are global, and I shouldn't do this. As you can see, as I separated everything in submodules, then I needed to use a lot of global variables. Maybe it's consuming a lot of memory. I don't know. So I'd really appreciate if you could help me with this, if you could give me some advice or some ideas. If you have more experience dealing with Qbasic. I'm not a professional programmer. I'm just playing with this, playing around here on Qbasic. So I will read you in the comments. Thanks for the attention. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you next time.